Alright, this video I want to go over. Somebody asked me a question, sent me a video asking me why do I disable comments in my videos, and I'm going to go over why I do that. It's from my past experiences, what I've been through as far as being on YouTube is concerned. It's about energy, it's about creativity, it's about knowledgeability, it's about business. There's a lot of factors involved, but for one, I don't have the time to check all comments. I just don't. I have things to do. I have to work. I have to make money. I gotta spend time with loved ones. I don't have time to check comments all day. It's too time consuming. It really is, and I'm not making any money from it, and it's draining. Yes, there's positive comments, but there's also negative comments. And if I receive a positive comment and I feel this way, and then all of a sudden I feel get a negative comment, then I feel this way, and then I feel a positive comment and go this way, negative comment back down. I mean, it's just the negative will always come with the positive, so you can't win. So you might as well just shut both out and just don't let it affect you, because if you allow the positive to make you feel good, then the negative is gonna make you feel like crap. And I don't want to be an emotional roller coaster. I want to just be myself, and I want to not be influenced by the people around me, but to have my own energy that I generate from within and express that. It's very, very draining. Because I'm a human being just like everybody else out there, and no matter who you are as humans, words, things that are said can affect you. Things can affect you in a positive way, things can affect you in a negative way. Just like there's music that makes you feel good, and then there's music that can be very dark. And when people leave comments, it's a lot of times the darkness can pull you down. So I'd rather just not deal with it and just be in silence. And the people that really want to share with me positivity, they'll send me messages, private emails. And the thing is, a lot of times people will go on there and leave comments, negative comments, just to get a reaction, just to get attention. It's not even about anything more than that, because people don't really necessarily want to waste their time sending me a private negative message, because nobody else is going to see it, and they're not going to get the attention from other people from it, so they just don't even bother doing it. A lot of times people leave negative comments because they want to create attention towards themselves, and what ends up happening, they'll start banding together and creating a network of negative energy that's using my channel as a foundation for that energy. To me, it's like me leaving the comment sections on. It's like leaving the door open for cockroaches to enter, or mice to enter, and rodents to enter. Like, things that should not be living in your home are living in your home, and you need to exterminate it all. And that's what I do with removing the comments, is exterminating all that negative energy, so I could have a channel that's based on positivity. And I can't deal with the negative energy. I need to either put positive energy or no energy. But I cannot just keep generating all this negative energy and then just pushing it out there to the world. even if I make money from it, it's not good, because it's gonna come back to me 10 times harder. And I've already experienced that in the past, and I'll ever want to deal with that ever again. Because these people will say things just to say it, to get attention, band up a bunch of people that feel the same way that they do, and then start expressing this negative energy and just essentially destroying everything that I've worked so hard to build and create. And it's already happened, and it will happen again, and I know it will, and that's not what I want. I don't ever want that to happen ever again. So when you have somebody who's watching my video and he can't even leave a comment, then people don't even know that he even exists, because he can't even leave a comment for people to know that he's even there. And I don't want negative energy being formulated, created, and nurtured in my channel. I only want positive energy in my channel. I want full control of my channel. And people might be like, well, why don't you have the comments have to be approved? Like I said, I don't have time for that. I don't have the energy for that. And other people are not going to have the time or energy for that either. And I don't want them intaking that negative energy themselves. Because there's a lot of hurtful things that are said online. When you put yourself out there like that, there's a lot of hurtful things that are being said. And I feel that it needs to go back to the foundation of how we take in information. So when you read a book, there's no such thing as commenting right then and there to the author of the book. You're supposed to just read the book and clear your mind, shut your mouth, and just read the book. It's not about commenting every time you're reading something. You know what I mean? And same thing when you're watching something on TV. It's not about commenting every time you see something that you don't like. You just either watch it or you don't. And I want to go back to that foundation. It's like, if people don't want to listen to me, then they could just turn it off. I feel that comments have pretty much been abused, and I feel that it's a privilege. It's not something that we should have a right to comment. It's something that's a privilege. Only certain people should be allowed to comment. Not everybody. Only qualified people should be able to teach. Not everybody. So I only want positive energy in my channel. I only want people in my videos that I want in my videos, that deserve to be in the videos. And when people are not so focused on the comments, then they're more likely to focus on what is actually being said in the videos. They're more likely to learn. So, say you're in a classroom and it's being head by the professor, but then while you're trying to learn from the professor, and there's 100 students next to you, and then every single 100 people, they're all talking. How could you learn from the professor when everybody in the class is talking? You need everybody to quiet down and learn from the professor who is trying to teach. And that's kind of how the YouTube video is. It's just you go to the video to learn from the person that created the video, not to learn from the people who are leaving comments. Because the people that are leaving comments, they could create their own videos to teach what they want to teach. But what people do when they leave comments is they're pretty much trying to take away the attention from the creator of the video and put the attention onto themselves. And that is something that is a distraction towards a person's ability to learn. So comments in a way also are a conflict of interest. Directing somebody visits one channel and then now the comment is directing them to another channel. It's like, being in the McDonald's, walking in there, and then in the front door, Burger King's trying to advertise you to go to their place instead. So the positive energy is something that I should already have. If I don't have it, then I shouldn't be creating anything. But the fact of me creating already shows that whatever I create has to have positivity to it. So I don't need positive comments because it's already in me. But the negative comments have the power to take away the positivity. So by me turning off the comments, it takes away the ability for the people that have negative energy to affect me. So it's like just having good protection. Like even the President of the United States needs Secret Service to protect them. Because great people like Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, Tupac Shakur, for example, John F. Kennedy, Abraham Lincoln. So many people have been killed. Positive people have been killed. And once you kill a positive person, it could take decades, centuries for another person to be reborn, to re-express that positive energy. It's very easy to take away the life of a positive person. This channel that I spent 7 years to create can easily disappear. It could easily disappear within the next moment. All it takes is negative people, or just maybe even one negative person, to just take it away. And I don't want that to ever happen again. So I need to protect myself. I need to protect my soul, my spirit, the positive energy that I've worked so hard for so long, for pretty much my whole life to create. I need to protect that from the negativity out there. And that's a very real thing. You could be the most inspiring and influential person in the world, but one person could take your life away. Just like that. There's a singer, a young singer. After her concert, one of her fanatic fans killed her. Just walked up to her and shot and killed her. Her brother tackled the person and wrestled the gun away. But senseless violence happens all over this world. And it just happens in an instant. So now, I think her name was Christina Grimmie or something like that. Now she'll never sing again. Now she'll never be able to create again. Because of this one person. And the people that are positive, that really do truly support me, they know how to communicate with me. They know how to send me a message. My email is right there under every single video. People can email me. People can message me. And if you give me positive energy, then more than likely I'm going to reflect that energy back out to you and back out to the people. And that's what I'm here for. I need to express positivity to this world. That's the only thing I'm here for. I cannot express negativity. And being a martial artist, being somebody who has this energy inside, yes, I could get very angry. Yes, I could be very aggressive. Yes, I could potentially be violent. So it's important. It makes it even more important for me to be very attentive of whom I allow to enter into my world, whom I allow to even affect how I think or how I feel. So not everybody has the right to to just say whatever they want to say to me. By people having to email me directly, it gives them the opportunity to think before they type. Do they really want to send me this message? And if they do, then it shouldn't be about other people, instigators or outsiders watching this whole conversation take place. No, it's a private conversation. Nobody else knows about it except for me and the person that's communicating with me. Now it becomes less about the ego and more about the heart. It's more of a genuine communication that's not, that is not designed to pretty much gather up a bunch of attention from everybody around and to set up teams and opposites in which to eventually create a war. And I'm not here for that. I'm not here to create a war, between fighters and real martial artists. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to express the martial arts to the best of my ability and to share what I've learned in my life. And to share my thoughts on what I see that's going on around me. But that's why I turned off the comments. That is why I need to regather, regroup, reevaluate the type of energy that I want to share to this world, and this is the thing that really makes me feel at peace. Because there's certain things that I love about being on YouTube, and certain things that I really don't like. And through time, I've learned to just use YouTube for what I can use it for in order to benefit me and my art, and also to benefit the world. The aspects of which I don't like, I've learned to eliminate it. In the future, it might change. I feel that if there was better technology to filter out the negativity, then I would consider turning on the comments. Like if all the comments were something that was positive and supportive and something that's going to uplift, then the comment section would be a very beautiful thing. But the negativity is what ruins it. Because I would love to build a community amongst martial artists that share values and beliefs and that can connect with one another. I would love to build that community. But it's the people that want to destroy that community. That's what's ruining it for the people that want to build the community. And until there's the right type of technology to be able to properly filter out the people that don't belong, then I'm gonna keep it the way that it is. You know, more of a private community that where people could express and share anonymously, without having to put themselves out there. And I think that's just how truth is. It's always gonna kind of remain hidden. It's not something that's gonna be mass marketed for everybody to know about, to get involved in, because then that already is signifying the corruption of truth. Negativity is a very powerful energy, and I recognize that. I've experienced that, and this is one of my methods to free myself from that. You know, creators and artists have to deal with this on a daily. And that's one of the most difficult things to deal with. The most challenging things. You want to share something beautiful to the world, but there's always going to be negative people that's going to try to drag you down. And you need to protect yourself from that. And that's why I turned off the comments.